Hi everybody, this is Captain Kyle. I'm here with a cosplay prop review. I usually don't do a lot of these. I usually do more costume reviews. However, because one of my most popular costume reviews is Captain America, I figured I would do a review on the new, well, relatively new, Marvel Legends Captain America shield. But I'm also going to compare it to a shield that I made for a lot more than this cost. So here's a bit of a close-up on the Marvel Legends shield. It's a 24-inch shield. There's the front side. And on the back side, it has a lot of detail. So we're going to talk about that. But we're also going to be comparing it to this shield, which I made, that's a little scratched up because I've been using it for quite some time. And I actually made the shield. It costs a lot more. I'm going to talk about those costs. And the backside, despite my screw up with some glue, looks actually pretty similar. So this is, as I was just showing you in close-ups, the Marvel Legends shield. 24 inches. It's pretty sturdy. I'd say it's maybe 3-4 pounds, maybe 5 at the most. I haven't weighed it. It's pretty easy to carry. The backside, as I showed in the close-up, there's a lot of detail. It's a pretty nice detail. The straps. The straps here are kind of thin. I wouldn't say be too rough with this, because these straps, if you are too rough, they're going to end up tearing. However, it's very nice and glossy, very shiny. I do like this shield. This retails for $99. That's the suggested list price. You can sometimes catch it on Amazon for a good amount less. I'm going to put a link down in the description for you. But weight-wise, detail-wise, it's got a lot of great detail on the back, which, if you've bought shields from other places, sometimes I skip out on a lot of the back details. It has the inner grooves. It has these nice bolts, which I don't necessarily know that they're functioning for anything. They just are a nice design. Give it that World War II, Howard Stark made this for Captain America so his son could take it back type thing. But it's got the nice grooves on the inner star. Again, just to do a little more close-up on the detail. Overall, for the price, $99 or less, this is a great shield. But we're going to compare it to a shield that I made. Now, the shield that I made cost me a lot more. I'm actually going to show you two shields that I've made. One cost me a bit less to make, but this shield is made out of actual aluminum. This feels like some type of PVC plastic. So there's definitely the weight factor. This is about 12 pounds. Carrying it around a con all day can get a little wearying on the arm. These straps cost me quite a bit of money. They're a lot stronger and tougher than the ones that are attached to the Marvel Legends one. So I can be a little rougher with this. Again, when I made this, I actually attached and then detached and reattached these brackets, so I have some glue that went into odd places. That was my bad. Hopefully, if you make it, you'll have better skill than I. I also got shields with the inner grooves. And overall, I think this one might look a bit more realistic than the Marvel one. However, the cost is significantly more. This cost me, all told, a little over $700 to get all the parts. And I did the painting of it myself. I did the attaching of all the parts and assembly myself, as you can tell with the screw up with the glue. So if you really have the extra money and you want to spend the time, you can make a shield and it'll cost you, in this case, if you get from the same manufacturers, it'll cost you over $700. A friend of mine actually ordered the shield blank from an aluminum place. The star, the brackets, and the straps were a couple $100 just by themselves, but they are real quality pieces. Now this star that I got here also has the detailing on it. And it's a detached star. You got to be careful though. I attached this with outdoor double-sided tape. It's sharp, so you got to be careful that some kid doesn't run up against this and scratch themselves. You might want to bend down the corners. My shield also has some scratches on it and some marring, but that's because I've used it for quite some time and it actually adds kind of to the battle damaged feel. So I could always repaint it, touch it up. I probably won't because basically I'm lazy and it kind of looks nice as if I'd been in a battle. So this here is the back of the Marvel Legends shield. This is the back of my shield. So you can kind of see them side by side. This is the front of the Marvel Legends shield compared to the aluminum shield. Now the aluminum shield is 26 inches in diameter. The Marvel Legends shield is only 24, so this shield is a little bigger, obviously. I did make another shield for my Captain America. I made it in the Winter Soldier stealth suit colors. So this shield I made, as I mentioned, in the Winter Soldier stealth suit colors. It is also aluminum shield. It's gotten a little dusty. But, you know, when you're fighting bad guys, you know, you go into dirty places. I made this, and I got this and created it a bit more cheaply. This one probably cost me about $3.50 or less to make. Similar to the standard colored shield that I made, this one is again 26 inches. It has a detached star, which I attached with double-sided tape. The paint job isn't perfect, but then again, you are fighting bad guys and they're shooting at you, so it's not a bad thing. The back of the shield, I didn't manage to spill glue all over the back, so it looks a little bit better. Like both the other shields, it has the internal grooves. It has these brackets and these straps, which I actually made. They might not look quite exactly as authentic as either of the other shields, but the cost was significantly less. So I actually purchased the shield, the star, and the brackets from a place in England. They had a set was about 160 pounds, which is like $300 and something, plus there was obviously shipping, but less than $400 to get the set. I did have to paint it. Overall, the cost was a lot less than the first shield that I made. The straps here I actually made from belts. I went to a place called Foreman Mills. They got very cheap belts and other clothing. So I bought a bunch of inexpensive belts. I got some Chicago screws. And I used a drill to drill through the different lengths of belt after I cut it. And basically created my own straps. I used the actual belt parts with Chicago screws to attach them on here so that I'd have adjustable straps. And these straps serve no purpose on any of the shields, but they're very nice and decorative. Just again, a nice close-up of the straps with the Chicago screws. The brackets on this set, not exactly as screen accurate as the really expensive set I bought. But overall, no one can really tell the difference. So if you want to assemble your shield, the things that you're going to need is obviously a shield blank, a star. This star does not have any design, but if you're good with a Dremel, you can actually draw the lines like on the other ones. Depending on where you get your straps, if you're going to make them yourself, obviously need belts. And I use double-sided outdoor tape, very strong permanent tape, to attach the brackets on the inside and attach the star. If you decide to go that route, I'm going to put links down in the description to the place in England where you can get the shield set, the less expensive one, because a friend of mine helped me out on the other one. He got me the parts, I just painted it and assembled it. So I'm not sure where that more accurate one is, but you could probably find stuff on Etsy or the RPF or various other sites if you wanted to get the really expensive one and spend a lot more money. But back to the Marvel Legends one. Overall, I like this shield. It's a good shield, especially for the price, $99 or less. Yes, the straps aren't the best, but if you really must, you could probably replace the straps if you really wanted to take the time to do that. And carrying it around a con, it's going to be a lot lighter for you than carrying a full aluminum shield. So does it look good? Yes. Does it look quite as good as an aluminum shield? Maybe not, but still for the price, I'd say it's worth it. Anyway, that's all I have for now. Please comment any thoughts you have about making a shield compared to buying a shield, or experiences that you've had making or buying shields. We will see you next time, and as always, have fun and cosplay on. Thank you for watching. We hope you liked this video. Do you want us to review or show the build on another costume? Comment below and let us know. Check out these other videos in the meantime, and don't forget to subscribe!